What's popping out there, world? And welcome to another edition of TJ Sports Nation, presented by your boy TJ, straight out of KC. Just want to wrap real quick, man. Some good old boxing talk, man. If you missed it last night, then you should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because Clarissa Shields is quickly becoming one of the best female boxers to do it. You know what I'm saying? A two-time undisputed champion. Two-time. That's big, man. That's big right there. I tip my hat to her. I really enjoyed the fight. I enjoyed the whole card. I'm still trying to familiarize myself with the female fighters that I seen last night, but I'm definitely looking into them. I know that two of them were older women. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. You know, you can still get into the game and do damage and make a name for yourself. So they got my support. So if you missed it last night on Fight TV, shit, you ain't really with it. That's all I got to say, man. When it comes to that, congratulations to Miss Shield on that. Straight up. Now, let's get to some of this talks, man, that's been going down. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing with my boy Tank. And he's getting ready to take on Mario Barrios, who beat my boy Carl Cowboy back on that Santa Cruz Davis undercard or whatnot. That was a pretty good fight. I had Cowboy winning it, but Barrios was the better man. And I believe Cowboy is gonna bounce back as well. You know what I'm saying? But man, Tank getting up there. Tank getting up there, man, and he needs those big time fights. And if Floyd and Leonard Ellerby is trying to protect my boy's career, then that could be astonishing, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It could be astonishing. Right now, I don't think Tank is bad. You know what I'm saying? But with potential fights out there against Devin Haney, Jerry Russell Jr., which is a would be an epic showdown. You know what I'm saying in the Washington, Baltimore area or whatnot. Big showdown. Um, Teofimo Lopez, just to name a few, man. Tevin Farmer. You know that history right there, man. When will we get to see these fights? Will we get to see these fights? I give him Leo Santa Cruz. I give him that. Gamboa, I give him that. Gamboa gave Tank a little bit of hell in that fight. He gave Tank a little bit of hell in that fight, but I give it to him. You know what I'm talking about? I give it to him, man. I mean, Tank's got a solid resume for the most part, man, but we want to see him really get those big time elite fights, man, because he deserves it. He really does, man. And I know Floyd, he fought some of the guys that we wanted to see him fight when he was younger. He fought some of those guys, when he got to the end of his career, Berto and Pacquiao and things of that nature. But if you can imagine if he had fought those guys 10 years earlier when he was really young in his career, maybe it would have. Who knows? Who knows, man? But I want Tank to solidify his legacy, man. For real, he deserves it. And I don't want it to be held back because they feel like they're gonna lose millions of dollars if Tank takes an L, gets outboxed by Devin Haney or, Gary Russell, just whoever. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see, man, what the future holds with that. But I want to see my boy, get those challenging fights. You know what I'm saying? Because he can really dominate a lot of those guys. But will he get the chance to fight? You know what I'm saying? Tank should be like, hey man, I'll stick around with y'all for many years, man, but I need these fights. I don't want my fans thinking I'm just fighting whoever, whatever the case. He should be real about it. I need these fights. Give your fans what they want, man, because we got nothing but the utmost confidence in the world for Tank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. I love my boy, man. He's the shit. What's up with it, Danny? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tapping in with me, man. For real. Now, Ronnie Shields, the trainer for my boy Jamal Charlo, says he still thinks the fight with Triple G can happen if the two sides can agree on the promotional part of things. I don't know, man. Me personally, I think Triple G full of shit, and he don't want to fight those type of caliber fighters of an Andrade or a Charlo, man. He just don't want to smoke with them, man. He don't. Like I said, I don't believe Charlo will knock Triple G out. Triple G got a chin made of steel. But I'm telling you, man, I believe that Charlo is going to beat the hell out of Triple G, much like Canelo did in the second fight. Yes, sir. That's exactly how your boy feel on that one. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe and notification icon. I will be talking boxing every Saturday and every Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the set days. That's how it's going to be from this point forward. Just a little FYI for you. Anybody out there that fucks with the kid. You know what I'm saying? But Gennady, 38 years old, coming to the end, close to the end of his career. He's a Hall of Famer. One of the best damn fighters to ever fight in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? 300 something amateur, Olympic fights or whatnot. Man, that's a lot all over in his country, man. And he won a lot of them. I think he's got 5 losses in the amateurs or something like that. But I mean, and it's not to knock him. It's not to knock him. That's something I'm not gonna do. But I would have loved to have seen him, give one of those guys a chance. Same with Canelo. Canelo going up and down, up and down. Okay, I'm gonna jump to 175 and I'm gonna fight Kovalev. Okay, still question whether or not that was a legit fight or was it a Michael Phelps. You know what I'm saying? We question that, baby. We question that. Us boxing fans, we pay attention to this shit for real. We got to. Real shit. Canelo, solid resume. Solid resume. No doubt about it. No question about it. You know what I'm saying? Victories over Laura, but that one was kind of controversial. You know what I'm saying? Triple G. I can agree with both calls on both fights with Triple G. I believe that the first one was a draw. I scored it 6 rounds to 6. Yeah, I did. And then the second one, yeah, Canelo avenged it. So it's no question or no doubt about that, G. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Again, when you look at the table and you look what's presented, Caleb Plant. Now, Canelo sent Caleb Plant a offer, but it was like, okay, get in the ring with me within 60 days type shit. And Plant was like, nah, man, a fight like with you is big. That's a big payday for me. And that's a big chance for me to really get my name out here that for people that don't know me. Because, yeah, of course, Canelo's a lot bigger than Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? But you can't send somebody a fight on a short notice when you know that this is a big fight because you know that this fighter's probably not as prepared, even though Caleb Plant is a fucking gym rat. He stay in the gym. And Caleb Plant is a dog. And I believe Caleb Plant will beat Canelo. I believe Charlo will beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I believe Benavidez will beat Canelo. So he's running rings, fighting his own sparring partners and shit. And it looked like that dude took a Michael Phelps. Pay attention, man. Pay attention to what the fuck going on, man. I'm trying to tell you, yo. You gotta pay attention, man. Sucks because it ain't no action coming on tonight, man. Well, let's talk boxing. I might come back on later and do another show. Because we got a lot of ground to cover. Let's talk about that Sissy Tyson Fury later on or something. We got a lot we can talk about, baby. Telling you. All right, and like I said, any cats out there interested in coming on my round robin that I'm gonna start doing probably every Friday night. I can have up to 10 guests on my panel. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that round robin. I don't care if you A side, B side, whatever you pro wilder, con wilder, whatever, man. Come on to the platform and speak your mind. Because that's what we want. I'm looking to start that up within the next couple of weeks. Just a little FYI for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see Canelo fight one of those guys, and then I'll give him more credit, especially if he goes out there and he does what he's been doing to the last cats he fought. Hell, the whole damn Stevie Wonder could see he was going to beat his damn ex training partner, sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's just fucking common sense right there, yo. You gotta use your head, man. You gotta use your head, bruh. Let's get into some football talk. Let's get into some football talk, man. How much better? How much better does J.J. Watt make the Arizona Cardinals? How much better? Anybody out there want to answer this question for me? You know what I'm saying? How much better? Just pay attention to the NFC West, the LA Rams, the Seattle Seahawks, the San Francisco 49ers, who I believe went through a really bad injury-filled season, after playing against my hometown Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They just couldn't stay healthy last year. But what if they would have stayed healthy? San Francisco got a defensive line. They got 4 first-round draft picks on it, from Dee Ford to Nick Bosa. That's big. That's big, dog. How much better does it make the Arizona Cardinals? They got a young quarterback. Kyler Murray is a dog. DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best wide receivers in the game to ever do it. Ever do it. D Hop is a dog and makes it's like the dude must got super glue on his hands or something. Cause I never see him drop a pass. That's big to me, yo. We don't know if oh, excuse oh shit. Good greens, good greens. We don't know if Larry Fitzgerald gonna return. And we don't know what Arizona's run game gonna look like next year. It's gonna take more than JJ Watt. If JJ Watt really wanted to win a ring, he had some good choices. He could have went to Pittsburgh and played with his brothers because the Steelers were interested. Steelers might be a step closer to a Super Bowl, pending they figure out what the hell they gonna do with Big Ben than Arizona. Arizona getting there, but they just not quite there yet. I think it's just gonna take just a little bit more time for them. But I wish JJ well, and I wish him the best, and I hope everything works out for him. We ain't got to deal with them. We in the AFC West, whole another division, whole another conference. You hear me? That's how it is, though. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna be an interesting off season to say the least. I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm looking forward definitely to seeing what Brett Veach does with my Chiefs. He and Andy Reid and what they sit down and they draw up. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a hell of an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to get some young studs in, man. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to seeing if any more big time quarterback shakes up happen this offseason. You never know, man. It's getting more and more interesting. We might see some shit happen, a big time quarterback trade. You just got to sit back and pay attention, man, and understand that, yeah, this is how it is, yo. But again, man, in the next couple of weeks, I'm looking forward to having 10 cats come on the panel on my Friday night boxing talk round robin. I can have up to 10 guests. Y'all cats, make sure y'all come on over and fuck with me on that. I'm going to put my email in the comments. Just shoot me an email and I'll let you know the exact information on that as we get closer to it. And I'll be ready. Please keep the chat clean. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything as clean as we can for YouTube purposes. Let's have some fun and let's talk some boxing. I'm looking to have that started within a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? But much love to y'all. Be safe. Keep them hands washed. Peace.